Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead universe and The Walking Dead Dead City. After yesterday's trailer for The Walking Dead Dead City, make sure to, of course, check out the reaction in the channel. We did our reaction to the trailer, and we also did a sort of breakdown for the trailer as well, too. Yeah, now I want to talk about some Easter eggs that you guys were catching on to, and I know you guys wanted me to kind of talk about for a video here. This is very insane, honestly, and I'm kind of glad that the spinoffs are still kind of doing stuff like this, honestly, because, well, there was a few things that you guys caught. There was a few little things that they kind of referenced to in the trailer that I did think was pretty cool. And then on top of that, we'll also kind of talk about the trailer a little bit and a few other opinions that I have to kind of share on it. So, let's talk about some of the things that you guys caught. So, I noticed, and I had to go back on it because I admittedly missed this the first time over. You can actually see in a shot here in the trailer when you kind of see one of the big establishing shots of the city. If you zoom in, you actually will see a faded, decayed Half Moon live in concert poster, which is Beta's original, name, stage name, Half Moon. And that is Beta's old poster there on New York. So that's really cool. That's damn cool, honestly. I love that they're referring back to Beta. I like that they're kind of still keeping that character's legacy alive a little bit, even in the some of the stuff we saw here. I think that's pretty darn cool. And then, at the bottom here, you can see Jim's Beer Company shit. Yes, I'm not joking. Yes, the dude from Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. Shut up! During the time where those dumbasses took over Fear the Walking Dead.
Are you stupid? Are you fucking stupid?
We just need a place to sit down.
Perhaps you can point us toward a giant coaster.
Hey! Fuck off!
Sarah and Wendell are clearing a runway back at home as we speak.
You motherfuckers! You motherfuckers!
Morgan, do you see it?
Yes, I do.
Alicia. The kids. They need to see this.
Big old stupid piece of trash.
The beer dude from Fear, yeah, well, his beer is advertised here as well. So, here's what I'll say about that. Beta, hell yeah, love Beta, absolutely love Beta. Jim's beer bullshit, why the fuck are we referencing that goddamn season? What the fuck are we doing? That was a shit season of Fear the Walking Dead. I don't need that referenced in the new season of Dead City. I do not. Who the fuck like Jim from Fear the Walking Dead? Who fucking cares about that character? But anyway, if you are curious, at least it's there. There you go. You got Jim referenced, the beer dude, the fucking beer balloon guy. You know what I mean? From Fear the Walking Dead. I guess if that interests you, that's also put on here. So, like I said, it's 50-50 for me. The Beta shit, love it. Absolutely love Beta. I think that's a cool reference. The Jim beer shit, though, who freaking cares? Like, no. That's such a random thing to call back to. Like, it kind of reminds you of, like, how shitty the franchise used to be. Maybe that's their goal. It's like, they're like, okay, well, just remember that, this spinoff is kind of generic, but it's not as bad as Fear, Maybe that's what they're trying to do. It's like, oh, it could be worse, you know what I mean? Maybe that's Gimple. Like, oh, it could be worse, though. Just remember, It's like, how about you just make a good fucking Walking Dead show for once? But yeah, that is that. Now, okay, I want to talk about this trailer a little bit because I want to kind of set the record straight here a little bit. I noticed a lot of people were saying that the trailer was good. Hell yeah, glad you enjoyed it. I noticed some people even said the trailer was peak. It was a peak trailer. Again, that's your opinion. That's cool. I'm glad you thought it was a peak trailer. Then I started hearing people running around, and this is when I was like, no. People started running around saying, my God, and I won't name names here, but I literally saw somebody say, my God, this is as good as Season 2 of The Walking Dead.
What in the hell is this?
You played yourself. Now you look foolish.
Excuse me? Season 2 of The Walking Dead. You think this shit looks as good as Season 2 of The Walking Dead?
Let me tell you something else, man.
You obviously have not watched Season 2 of The Walking Dead in a long time.
Who's left to stop us?
Very interesting.
What the actual hell are people on about right now? This is not peak Walking Dead. This is not Season 2 of The Walking Dead quality. You want to see peak Walking Dead? Let me show you peak Walking Dead for a minute.
They're screwing with the wrong people.
I just hope you understand that we didn't want to hurt you.
You want to see some more peak Walking Dead? Let me also give you this.
Hi. I'm Negan.
And then you cut to today.
Ended like you can talk to those freaks. Poor bastards, Jets.
That's a good one. Oh, you're being serious?
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, no, that's not peak Walking Dead. I'm sorry, folks. That is not peak Walking Dead. This looks like fine Walking Dead. It looks like passable Walking Dead. I in no way will sit there and just go along with that. I can go along with their bullshit. I can go along with their little Dead City and their little Daryl Dixon. But you know what I found funny? The top comment, the very top comment on that trailer said, "We need the Rick and Daryl reunion." And I'm like, yes, this man's speaking my language. Finally, somebody that's actually speaking my language here. That is damn right. Absolutely we do. Look, these spinoffs, these are just a fucking pastime. That is all these are. These are just a pastime until Gimple can eventually say, can these? Let's get to the actual thing that we need to see. You know what I mean? These spinoffs, look, I will compliment them when they look good. I will say that there's some good things in this trailer. However, you are not going to get me to run around saying that this is the quality of Season 2 of The Walking Dead. My God, man. Like, no, that actually sickened me. Like, as a Walking Dead OG, you are telling me that this looks as good as the Shane days? As the fucking Dale days? As the days on the farm?
Gotta tell you.
I'll tell you what.
Let me tell you something else, man.
Oh, my Lord. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to see that. Like, no, absolutely not. Those days was when The Walking Dead was tight, when the writing was goddamn amazing, and every episode you'd be on the edge of your seat because you didn't know what the hell was going to happen because it was a group of survivors surviving in this world. You didn't know what was happening, and back when the characters interacted in those seasons, you felt like you were watching real human beings. You felt you were watching real people. You know what I mean? Not scripted shit that clearly feels scripted. You know, back then, the shit was peak because it felt like you were watching real human beings. This shit, it's the most fabricated, oh, does she like Negan now? Does she hate him still? Does she this? Back then, it was like, I feel like I'm watching real people in a real dangerous apocalypse. So the fact that I'm hearing people saying this is Season 2 Walking Dead level, I had to come on here and say, fuck no. I'm sorry. Like, you can enjoy this trailer. I ain't knocking you if you enjoy the trailer. I think it's okay. You know what I mean? I think it's an okay trailer. But people telling me that this is peak Walking Dead, I just in no way agree with that. People telling me that this is Season 2 of The Walking Dead level, I'd advise you to rewatch Season 2 of The Walking Dead because you obviously have not seen it in a long time. I'm sorry, but that is just in no way the truth. That is no way. So that's where I stand on. Look, you can enjoy this trailer. You can enjoy what you want to enjoy. But you cannot sit there and tell me that this shit is the quality of the old Walking Dead seasons. Fuck no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's actually insane to me how much I'm hearing that. I'm like, did we watch the same fucking trailer? I don't understand it. So, yeah, no. I am somebody that's been here since Season 3 of The Walking Dead. If we ever get peak Walking Dead again, I will let y'all know. But this is not peak Walking Dead. This is a passable spinoff at best. And it's them just doing more of the same that they've been doing over the last few years. When we get peak Walking Dead, I will let you know. The most recent we got to peak Walking Dead was this.
I tried to get away. Please know I tried. I tried, but I failed.
That was somewhat recent too. That's the sad thing. That actually was somewhat recent, just a few years ago. That's the most recent I can actually say I watched a trailer for The Walking Dead and I was like, oh shit, you know, that's the most recent I've done that. Aside from that, we have been watching passable spin-offs made by Scott fucking Gimple over there until he finally decides that it's okay to bring the characters back together, like he should have done a long time ago. You know what I mean? Until then, we are just messing around. That is exactly what we're doing. Could it be quality? Could it be good? It could be. But it's not The Walking Dead that season 2 was. Like I'm hearing certain folks out there fucking saying. And I'm like, what the hell are we on about? Like, I don't know. I'm starting to be convinced now that the only stuff here, the only people that are left are just, you know, people that will watch anything they put out. And I'm kind of one of those people too. You know what I mean? So I'm guilty of it too. But here's the thing. I will say when the peak returns. I will tell you when the peak returns. In my opinion, this is not anywhere near peak Walking Dead. This is just passable shit until we get to the stuff that we need to get to. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with this shit. I had to come on here and speak out about this. This is insanity to me that people are actually calling this that level of good. I just in no way see that. I really don't. Reused music from season 2? An old track that we heard a year ago? I'm back in the New York groove. Like, are you fucking serious? We heard that shit already. Like, you mean to tell me the editors couldn't have at least sat there for a tiny fucking half hour? I make trailers for my own shows. I make trailers for the shit that I make. I would be humiliated if I used the same track that I used the season before. You know what I mean? And the same track that Dexter Resurrection season 1 trailer took. I am in no way understanding how you can call that peak when they literally are recycling their own fucking music. I had a buddy of mine and I was talking to him yesterday and we're both OG Walking Dead fans. And even he said, he was like, no, this trailer was just, you know, just there. But I remember we were talking and I remember he said, he was just like, yeah, no, not only are they cutting back on the budget these days, they're cutting back on the fucking music. Which I'm like, yeah, I think they are, honestly. When he said that to me, I remember a light bulb just came on in my head and I was like, no, it's true. Like, we're not even using new tracks. Like, I heard, right? Literally just a few days ago, I could have made this fucking trailer. I'm not even shitting you. I make trailers a lot. I can make a trailer. I heard a cinematic version of New York State of Mind, which is a great song, by the way. Anybody that knows that song. If you have to keep the fucking New York track, you know what I mean? You don't have to keep the same goddamn track that you kept last season. Hire me. Hire your boy. I will at least give you a cinematic version of New York State of Mind. I literally heard it the other day. And I was like, man, this would actually kind of be cool for Dead City. But what do? They're just like, nah, let's just throw New York Groove in there again. People liked it before, so let's put it in there again. You know, I'm like, no, that's how you make people tired of the track. That's how you make people realize that you're lazy. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go. So even trailer-wise, I'll tell you what. The trailer itself, it's fine. But the music, that alone is why I'm not calling it peak Walking Dead. Good grief. So, anyway, that's my honest thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think about the little references, the Half Moon shit, the beer dude from Fear the Walking Dead? I will say, from Beta, it's cool. I mean, this is a character that's been dead for 6 years, so I'm not exactly jumping up and down about it, but it's cool. I like that they're referencing Beta. And as for Jim, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about Fear? Who gives a shit about that character? I guess if you care about Jim and you care about his beer company, I didn't give a shit about it, but if you care about that, I guess, there you go, you know what I mean? Beta, though, that's cool. I like that. I like that we're referencing that little stuff there. So, anyway, if you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Scum Guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon. More videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.